Tackling the stigma around long COVID requires urgent action from the Scottish Government, a new report has found. The COVID-19 Recovery Committee also said a single point of contact was needed in every health board for those requiring treatment. Long COVID sufferers have given a cautious welcome to the findings but say actions matter, not words. Here's Louise Hosey.
Long COVID has changed Jane's life in many ways. Her symptoms include migraines, brain fog and fatigue. And then there's the stigma.
It still feels horrible. I think the whole thing around not being heard, and when I say not being heard, people say, oh, I'm listening, we hear you, but actually their actions and their words don't indicate that they are, so they're dismissing you effectively, and that in itself is stigmatising. It means that you're being gaslit.
Addressing this stigma is one of the recommendations of a report published today by Scotland's COVID-19 Recovery Committee. It also calls on the Scottish Government to set up a single point of contact for sufferers in every health board.
The sufferers of long COVID feel as though they are stigmatised and that they haven't been heard. And one of the things I think this report gives us, and it gives the sufferers, the 172,000 sufferers, is an understanding that their voice is actually being heard loud and clear by our committee, and we will make the recommendations to the government.
The committee found that not enough is being done to help children with long COVID. Anna's condition has been so debilitating she hasn't been able to go to school for 3 years. Her mum Helen runs a Scottish support group for sufferers. She says the report has been a long time coming.
The stigma around long COVID is tangible, and our families face that all the time. All of the families in Scotland are still struggling to get support and healthcare and going to private services. The funding that has been given to the health boards is mostly going to adult service development. So that would be something that I would want to see changed immediately, is that there is specific paediatric funding.
The Scottish Government said it welcomed the report and would consider its recommendations in full. It said it was making £3 million available over the next year from a £10 million long COVID support fund to help NHS boards increase their services. Louise Hosey, STV News.